What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's up, YouTube Nation, Instagram Nation, Facebook Nation, Twitter, TikTok, and all of that such. Glad to come back. Philly Will Spill, episode 8. Today is December the 20th, Friday before Christmas. Pre-Christmas weekend. Hope you guys, men, women, girls, boys, children, are out or already have been out getting your gifts together, make everybody happy for this Christmas. Christmas is a good thing. For those who celebrate it, because everybody don't celebrate it, so I don't mean to offend nobody by saying this or just celebrating this holiday. But I do celebrate it. It's a great thing. Want to just give thanks because there's a lot of families out there that are torn up, ripped apart, or can't celebrate it for all different type of reasons that I don't want to get in. But for everybody that's on this channel, pray for everybody to have a good Christmas overall, because it's a lot of things that's happened in a lot of people's lives every year that stops them from having Thanksgiving, birthdays, Christmas, and such as that, and things of that nature. 2024 was a very, very treacherous year, from regular families to give me 1 second, to celebrities, to you name it, deaths. A lot has changed. Some things have changed in my life in 2024, but the Lord blessed me, so I'm still doing relatively well. But to get into the channel, first thing first, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. We are now at 150. 150 is my next week's goal. I'm going to leave it there. I want to, you know what I'm saying, stay ahead. It was 125 this week. It was 150 next week, but we have already accomplished it. And the channel has been doing relatively well. My shorts are now on the channel a lot. I'm getting a lot of good traction out of great traction with my shorts. So thank you, YouTube world overall, because I'm trying to take this thing to the charts. What would be my end goal? My end goal would be to just have a channel that I can help people out. That's number one. Number two, where I can do interviews. It can open up platforms for me to be able to go to the next level with it. Just branch it out to where it's a good thing to get to everybody in it. But what I must do is keep my originality, is to give you the real spill and don't give you the washed up version or the stuff that people can't say that's on the TVs and radios, because they in fear that their stuff will get took down. I won't offend nobody, but I'm always going to keep it real, 100%. I'm not going to say what they want me to say. I'm going to say what needs to be said. That's a real leader. So that's my end goal. Get it up to where I can interview people, get it up to where it's monetized on a level where I can provide for my family, provide for the community, provide for everybody. So I need all the support from everybody that's watching. I thank you for the support. I know I can take this to another level. I want to be one of those people that future podcasts or future people with channels, or future people that want to be news analysts, want to be whatever, content creators, can say, if Will did it, if Philly Will did it, I can do it. And I'm free for advice. I'm starting, but I'm gaining a lot of stuff. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. I'm taking in a lot of stuff. That's just how I am, period, no matter what I'm doing. So, episode 8. December the 20th, first things first, my logo is done. Like I told you, I will promise you that the logo will be presented today, and it is here. That is the logo. I love the logo. The logo is great. It has a little eagle, 2 mics, eagle talking into the mic, colors in the background. Falcon Production did a wonderful job on my logo. They charged me $100. They gave me 3 concepts. They gave me a business card template that I got today. I haven't checked it out. I'll put that on the next video. But overall, they had excellent service. Gave them information. They sent me my link, PayPal, paid, gave me my concept. They did everything in excellent time. Like, people have conversations with me and they think that I want stuff too fast. It's not about fast, because I don't want to get done fast and then you miss them, but it's about the right amount of time. People don't want to wait. People want to wait for nothing nowadays. So I don't have no problem with waiting, but Falcons Production did a great job. Here are my other 2 concepts they gave me. One was red. I liked the red one. The red one, still an eagle with the mic, but it had the 2 mics on the side. My favorite color is red. I like the red. People think my favorite color is green, but it's actually red. The other one was gold. I'm not really a gold type of person. I like it, but it was definitely like the last pick. But overall, this is the one I picked. And thank you, Falcons Production. You can reach them on Facebook, and they also have a number. Great reviews, great everything. I support them. Falcon Productions is the ones that did my logo, and they did an excellent job. Topic number 2. That was topic number 1. Woody Johnson, the owner or part owner of the Jets, and they mess. So let me just give you some stuff, and I'm going to say allegedly. You can go look it up. Some allegedly. The Jets was in deep talk this offseason about acquiring Jerry Jeudy, another dynamic player to match up with Aaron Rodgers. Give me 1 second. And general manager and Woody Johnson and brother, they always talking deep talks. Told him to go after it, went after it. General manager come back, I think like a month later or weeks later, and Woody Johnson went back on it. And let me tell you the reason why he went back on this. And this blows my mind. Billionaires think like this. He told the general manager that he changing his mind on Jerry Jeudy because his Madden rating is not high enough. Let me repeat that. Because his Madden rating, the video game, is not high enough. Are we seriously up to a billionaire status looking at a video game to acquire talent, to appease your fan base, to give them hope that we're going to go to the playoffs, the Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson? Is this what we doing? Then I'm hearing that his sons, most of all, Brick Johnson is the one that's behind the scenes calling some shots with the father, which is creating all this ruckus. Like the sons are heavily involved with Woody Johnson's thinking and are causing a lot of antics and turmoil in the locker room or just the team, period. So, what do you mean, Philly Will? Allegedly on Halloween, the Jets won. I think this is the first game where, it might have been the first game, but this is the first win for Coach Ulbrich on Halloween. And you know how the locker room go. We don't see everything, but what we do know is they give game balls to people who was a contributing factor to the victory, or just give a game ball to somebody that they played hard for. And they played hard for Ulbrich, considering they had just fired, I forgot his name, the other coach, and he was the interim head coach. So Aaron Rodgers handed him the ball, and allegedly, Brick went up, took the ball, and gave it to Garrett Wilson, to the point where Woody Johnson, the father, had to take the ball back and give it back to Coach Ulbrich. And allegedly the locker room was drained after that. So it kind of puts me in as far as me giving you my spiel on this. Number one, I don't want to work for anybody. And let me just say this: work for anybody that is using video games to use analytics to say how they should treat me or how they should just overall how much they want my services, what they think about me. Like, no, man, no, absolutely not. What are we doing? How did you get your money? How did you get your wealth? Because I know it went off a video game. So, number two, my spiel on the locker room. The locker room is a sacred place for the players. Yeah, access is given for interviews and access is given for people to come in and give. Sometimes they have people come in that's less fortunate or have illnesses to come in there and see what the locker room about. They let people in the locker room for significant things, but we don't let you lock people in the locker room to tarnish our brotherhood with a son that, because he's the owner's son, thinking that he can just do whatever you want to do and call all type of shots. So that's terrible. My spiel is that's the reason why the Jets are how they are, flat out. I believe their record is because of that. I believe it starts at the top. I don't care what you're doing. Even me with my channel. It starts at the top. Flat out. You are a reflection of your highest leader. And the way they losing these games, and a lot of them they just lost them, it might be that the Lord said, no, We don't want y'all to win because the treatment in this locker room or the treatment of this franchise is terrible. I hope we don't have another Commanders type thing again. So Snyder, please don't have another one of those events. So they need to get that rectified soon. Woody Johnson have a brother. They said the brother needs to step in. He needs to step in immediately because this. I don't know if they taking turns to see. Let me get a couple years like the Lakers did with the Bus family, but somebody needs to take over because that team was supposed to do a lot and they didn't do Nathaniel, nothing. So that's my spill on that. Topic number 3. My main man, Michael Parsons, in his latest locker room interview about his contract. Now, Michael Parsons plays for the Dallas Cowboys. For those who don't know, he's the most dynamic, undersized DN in the world. Second coming of your top 5 DNs in the world. Your Javon Curse, your Dwight Freeney's. He's a good DN / linebacker, if you want to call him that. Dynamic. So, for those who watch football, we know that he's one of the best players in the National Football League. I'm giving him top 10. Absolutely, he's in the top 10. So, and if it's not quarterbacks, he's top 5. But anyways, he's up for his contract this year, and contract extension, and he could get $40 million, is what he's saying in his interview. He's saying they're going to cap him out. He said he really doesn't. He said he would rather have other players so he doesn't get too much attention, double teamed and chipped all the time. That would be better to get more players where he can still be dynamic and get a whole bunch of money and get chipped and hit all day, where it's going to take more for him to do his job, and injuries of such nature could come with all that type of stuff is what I'm thinking for what he's saying. But he never said he was giving up some of his money to do it. And honestly, coming off my rookie contract, I wouldn't do it. Because I always say, if you didn't perform how you perform, people would not be looking at you. That's just the way of the world. So while you perform how you perform, and get paid for your worth. And I'm telling that to everybody doing whatever you're doing. If you're a dynamic person in your career field and you're up for a review, performance review, or a bonus, or a salary increase, you do not let them give you the basic percentage and you over and exceed at your job, period. So, but my spiel with Michael Parsons, and why I'm bringing it up, is the fact that you have an agent. You talking about 38 million, 40 million cap, and what other players gonna get and all. Dude, stop, bro. Let your agent do his job. I like Michael Parsons a lot, but I'm gonna keep it real. Some of his antics need to come down. I'm pretty sure they're gonna negotiate that. The podcast, I'm not offended of it. I mean, he say what he say. He keeping it real. I can say for the most part, is rubbing people wrong in the industry. I mean, the NFL and some of his teammates. I'm looking to see is you talking about the top 10 quarterbacks and your quarterback is not in the pick. So I can understand the podcast is rubbing people wrong, but I don't have no problem with it. But overall, he needs to stop with all the antics and he just stop talking so much. He talked too much. And don't get me wrong, I like him a lot, but some of that stuff don't need to be said on camera. It don't. Because it damages your brand. It damages your future opportunities. Hey, Michael Parsons might not give a you know what. If that's the case, then carry on, brother, and be how you are. But my spiel is pipe down off the antics. Don't give the media so much. Let your agent do their job, and you'll be blessed. You're going to be blessed. Number 4. This is number 4. This is going to be my last topic of the day. I ain't really going to go too hard with so many topics. Eagles versus the Commanders. I told you guys I am going to talk about the Eagles. It's not going to be every day, but I'm going to talk about the Eagles. So, They play at 1 o'clock this Sunday in Washington. The spread is 3.5. Eagles are a negative 186. Commanders are a plus 156 on your sports betting platform. Injury report is nothing significant. There's nobody dynamic that's on the injury report that's going to not play or have potential to not play. Jalen Hurts, as you guys know, has a left finger injury. You watched him last week against Pittsburgh Steelers. That's his non-throwing hand. He had a glove on, but it's nothing to be hyped up about. On the Washington side of the ball, Jonathan Allen is back. He's back. I don't know if he's going to play, but that's going to be a significant thing for the run game if he play. If he play next to Daron Payne, man, it's going to be a big thing against them, because I remember when they played us last year twice, they was not playing, period. They wasn't dogging our O-line, but it was like a stalemate in a sense. So that's a big thing for Saquon Barkley. As you know, he got to average 140 to break this Eric Dickerson record. So I hope he stays out. If we play him in the playoffs. Marshawn Lattimore didn't play the first game. Marshawn Lattimore was acquired from the Saints. I don't think he played the first game. I think he was on the sideline. But anyways, he's playing this game. And it's going to be a good matchup between him and A.J. Brown. Great matchup. Marshawn Lattimore is not a little cornerback. He's not going to be able, I don't think, to muscle with A.J. Brown in a sense, but he's not little. So it's going to be a good matchup. I think it's going to be tougher than the first time. I mean, Washington understands that they need this win they're going to get in the playoffs, but just get in there and be in. They need this win. And then, it's a division game. The Washington Commanders don't too much care for the Eagles. Nobody in our division cares for us. So they want to beat us, and they're going to play tough. I expect Jayden Daniels to be more mobile this time around. I expect Robinson to do what he did last game, but I don't expect really too much to still happen with those wide receivers. The Eagles has the number one defense. 14 points is all they give up. I don't really expect nothing. Last time Terry McLaurin matched up with Quinyon Mitchell, he got nothing. Nothing at all. And I suspect he might get 1 or 2 catches, but for nothing significant, period. Here's the thing with the Washington Commanders. For all you Eagles fans, you should know this. If Jayden Daniels can't feed the ball to Terry McLaurin, they're going to lose. Look at all his victories. When he go off, McLaurin go off. When he lose, McLaurin don't go off. So you got to keep McLaurin in check. Everybody think it's Robinson and it's his legs. Yeah, you got to keep him contained in the pocket, but really, it's McLaurin. Keep him locked. Zach Ertz is picking up a little bit too. Suffered a little bit of an injury. Wind knocked out of him with a one-hand catch. But overall, put McLaughlin on lock. But like I say, Slay on the left, Quinyon on the right, Avonte Maddox and Cooper DeJean in the middle, Cooper first, CJ in the back with Reed Blankenship, and then you got that D-line doing an awesome job. I don't think they really going to have a problem with him again. I just want the offense to pick up faster. We didn't do nothing to the second half. You got to pick up faster, but we should win that game. I think we're going to win that game. Probably, they say 3.5. I would take the over. I would say the Eagles are probably going to win that game by 7 or 10. 7 or 10. And I hope that this time that the Eagles get the game put away where the score looks like how it looks, but it really wasn't that close like the last game. No, and everybody watched it on Thursday night. But some people, when they see scores, they say, "Oh, they was closer." No, we were up by 17, and we stopped playing in the fourth quarter, and they went out and scored another drive just to make themselves feel good. So I hope the Eagles just put them away and put them away. So that's my spiel on that. Those are my topics of the day. Not too much really I want to talk about. There's not really going on in the world like that. Everybody's getting ready for Christmas. I wish everybody a happy Christmas. I am going to film next week. I probably won't film on Christmas or Christmas Eve, but I am going to film next week. And I'm going to be dropping shorts throughout the time this period. Just check out my shorts, man. Check out my shorts from yesterday. I got a couple of them funny. But and even my ones from the day is funny. But like I always say, I'm Philly Will all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. And I'm out.